What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Jermaine Franklin, Dillian, Whyte. Get this. Jermaine Franklin states, I'm going to get Dillian Whyte out with an uppercut. Over the past 11 years, we've seen Dillian Whyte's punch resistance go from wherever to wherever. And the wear and tear surely shows. I think Dillian Whyte's a rough and tough fighter, but I think his weak spot, his Achilles heel, is the uppercut, as we all know. And according to Jermaine Franklin, as you guys can see, quote, Dillian Whyte, here's my uppercut for the 26th. Stay tuned to watch. Hashtag catching a body. Hashtag 22. And as you guys can see, Jermaine Franklin throws a very good uppercut. Very well delivered. He's husky. I do question how hard he can punch. I think that's a definite factor, because he's not the biggest guy, but he's not, nowhere from a small character, right? And I think that, you got guys like Oscar Rivas was able to drop Dillian Whyte, and he was able to get up. Tyson Fury dropped Dillian Whyte, even though he stumbled and they called that fight off, he got up. But then you got bigger punchers like Anthony Joshua and Alexander Povetkin. And those guys knocked him out cold. So it's not just his kill switch. That's his weak spot. That's his vulnerability spot. But it's not end all and be all. So if Jermaine Franklin doesn't have that type of punch, and Dillian Whyte's able to get up from it, it just shows you a nice barometer of where he is. Okay, he's nowhere near those guys. Because even when Tyson Fury dropped him, he was out cold. It was like turning a light switch off, okay? Even though he got up, it was almost like instant drunkenness, muscle relaxer. But Oscar Rivas, was a smaller heavyweight, even though he can punch, even though he's tough and durable and all that stuff. His punch was there, but he wasn't a big puncher like Joshua or Povetkin. Okay, so there is levels to the uppercuts that Dillian Whyte can and cannot take, okay, without being out for the count. But I'm seeing Jermaine Franklin having uppercut city. So Dillian Whyte has to be careful when he does run in with a left hook, he doesn't get caught with one of those right uppercuts or left uppercuts, because remember, Oscar Rivas caught him with a left uppercut, okay, and he went down from that. Now let's just say, what if Oscar would have caught him with his right? Good night. Bars. So I think, Jermaine Franklin knows what he's doing. I basically wouldn't really even put that out there, but it does show the confidence, and it just shows that, hey, I'm on to you. I know you can't take these uppercuts, so this is exactly what I'm going to give you that you can't take. We've seen you eat 4 uppercuts by 4 different opponents. So let me be behind that 4 forevermore. Right? So it's interesting. I will be going live for this fight. I think this will be a fun fight. I'm glad that these guys, I'm glad Dillian Whyte's back into the ring. Jermaine Franklin, he has something to prove because he's 21-0, okay? But also understand something else. We'll see where he's at. We'll see if he will stay on the up and up. But this is a big step up for Jermaine Franklin, but definitely has a game plan. Hit him with the uppercut. You guys tell me what you think of Jermaine Franklin's strategy during this fight. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.